Good evening, and thank you for joining us on this Friday night. Tonight we begin in Saudi Arabia, where President Biden is on day 3 of his 4-day trip to the Middle East. It is his first trip as president to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to meet the king and the country's de facto leader, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Today, Mr. Biden said he told MBS to his face that he believes the young leader is to blame for the killing of Washington Post contributor Jamal Khashoggi. The president defended his visit to Saudi Arabia despite its poor human rights record, saying the country is vital to the security in the region. American officials also announced a number of agreements with Saudi Arabia on topics like energy security, building 5G networks, opening Saudi airspace to Israeli flights, and extending a truce in Yemen. We have a lot of news to get to, and CBS's Ed O'Keefe will start us off from the port city of Jeddah. Good evening, Ed.
Good evening, Nora. Tonight's meeting capped months of careful negotiations between the White House and the kingdom over how and with whom exactly the president would spend his time here. On the agenda, Mideast peace, military cooperation, high gas prices, and the murder of a prominent critic of the Saudi royal family. With the bump of 2 fists, President Biden today gave media-savvy Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman the viral moment he's been seeking. The president was reluctant to meet with MBS, as he's known, having denounced him publicly after U.S. intelligence confirmed the Saudi leader ordered the murder of one of his critics, Washington Post columnist Jamal Khashoggi. Mr. Biden said he raised the killing at the start of his meetings with MBS, where the fist-bumping continued with other top U.S. officials.
I was straightforward and direct in discussing it. For an American president to be silent on an issue of human rights, is this inconsistent with who we are and who I am?
The president was asked how MBS responded.
He basically said that he was not personally responsible for it. I indicated I thought he was.
There was a clear difference of opinion, confirmed by Saudi Minister of State for Foreign Affairs Adel al-Jubeir, who attended the meetings. The Crown Prince himself, though, did not take blame for the murder.
The charges that the Crown Prince knew about it, or much less ordered it, are ridiculous.
Khashoggi's fiancée tweeted a photoshopped image of what he might have thought of the meeting, writing, "The blood of MBS's next victim is on your hands."
I'm sorry she feels that way.
Democrat Adam Schiff called the fist bump a reminder of the grip oil-rich autocrats have on U.S. foreign policy in the Middle East. The president is expected to leave Saudi Arabia without explicit assurances the Saudis will boost oil production to ease gas prices, but OPEC leaders will discuss it next month.
I suspect you won't see that for another couple weeks.
Al-Jubeir said the problem for the U.S. isn't global oil supply, but its lack of refining capacity.
Even if you bring more oil to the market, if it cannot be refined into gasoline, it will not lead to a drop of prices at the pump.
And Ed O'Keefe is back with us from Jeddah. So, Ed, while the president is in an oil-rich country, he's being stymied back at home as America's trying to reduce our reliance on fossil fuels, right?
That's right, Nora. Democrat Joe Manchin from the fossil fuel-producing state of West Virginia, a key Senate broker, now says he can no longer support the president's multi-billion-dollar climate change plan because of the spike in inflation. That means yet again Democrats are struggling to pass a key element of the Biden agenda with just little time left before the midterm elections. Nora?
Ed O'Keefe from Jeddah, thank you.